Order Wednesday, June 17th.
Councilwoman Selby,
Present.
Councilman Penders,
Present.
Supervisor Keating,
Present.
Councilman Stefan,
Present.
Councilwoman Martin.
Present.
Councilman Penders, will you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we do not have any other preliminary matters. I don't see anyone from our parishes in town, so moving on to regular business. The first item tonight is the correction and adoption of the minutes from the June 3rd meeting. And Councilwoman Martin, would you like to take that item tonight?
Yes, Supervisor, I had a moment to look over the minutes from the June 3rd meeting, and I make a motion to accept the minutes as recorded.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Penders,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilman Stefan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, item number 2 tonight is the consideration of all fund bills. And Councilman Stefan, would you like to take that item tonight?
I'd like to make a motion to accept the funding from the budget, total payable due of $205,301.50.
Just as a correction, 331.
31.
I'll second that.
Oh, was the, I'm looking at the wrong location.
It's okay.
Yeah, you said it wrong, you said 301, it's 330.
331, yes.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Penders,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilman Stefan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, next item tonight is under item 3 is our correspondence. There are 9 items, all part of the board packet and in the town clerk's office for review, and they are as follows. Item 1 is the town clerk's report for May of 2026. Item 2 is the May income statement and cash balances. Item 3 is the 2026 town clerk and tax collector audit reports. Item 4 is the Erie County Department of Public Works, Zimmerman Road, which is County Route 437, and Mayer Road, which is County Route 471, all-way traffic study request. I will be reporting on this in my supervisor's report at the end. And then also item 5 is the Erie County Department of Public Works, Zimmerman Road, which is again County Route 437, and Rice Road, County Route 233, all-way traffic stop study request. Item 6 is the Erie County Sewer District Number 3 Board of Managers meeting minutes from April 15th of 2026. Item 7 is the Erie County Department of Environment and Planning Consolidated Annual Performance Report. Item 8 is the NYSEG and RG&E prepared for storm response. And item 9 is the summary of the SEEKR, which is also the State Environmental Quality Review Act, changes in 2026 and 2027 enacted in the state budget under TED Part R. And again, all of those are part of the board packet and town clerk's office review. Moving on, item number 4 tonight is our new business. As always, number 1 is the request from the floor. If anyone would like to come up to the microphone and make any comments, please come up to the microphone, state your name, address, and please keep it to 3 minutes each. The floor is now open. Nobody. Deputy Miller?
Real quick, I have coming up the Brinkerhoff
Yes.
run on Saturday, and then a week from today, I'll be participating with the fire companies in a multi-agency drill for a car crash. And I'm handling a complaint. I'll be getting a hold of somebody tomorrow in regards to us being in town,
Okay.
and I'll talk to Allison probably.
Okay.
And other than that, things are involved, and then showing some presence in the work zone. It's either extra passes or sitting in the work zone. The county asked if we could have a little bit of presence, just being a busy roadway, and there were some issues going on, people not following signage, so. Other than that, that's all.
All right, thanks very much, appreciate it. All right, I'll pause another moment. Anyone would like to come up? Everybody's quiet tonight, so we'll move right along. Item 2, new business tonight is Resolution 2026-49, allowing Southtown Slammers softball to place a temporary structure on town property. And Councilwoman Selby, would you like to take that item tonight?
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. I'd like to make a motion to approve resolution number 2026-49, whereas the Southtown Slammers softball league is authorized to install a new 12-foot by 12-foot temporary structure at Diamond 4 to store their equipment, and they must comply to some stipulations. And given that, we would like to make a motion to approve this resolution.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Penders,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilman Stefan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, we're going to do two here together, items 3 and 4. So item 3 is Resolution 2026-50, authorization to enter into a professional services agreement with Drescher and Malecki LLP for accounting services. And item 4 is a Resolution 2026-51, authorizing or approving the Justice Court audit. And Councilman Penders, would you like to take those two items?
Yes, I would. And relative to Resolution 2026-50, is the authorization to enter into a professional service agreement with Drescher Malecki for accounting services, review of the annual financial report as submitted to New York State, review of the general record-keeping requirements for town justices, review of general recording requirements for the tax collecting officers, review of general record-keeping requirements for town clerk and accounting services and projects for the town as otherwise agreed upon. Shall we incorporate the second part of that also?
No, should be good. So, you got a motion? Make a motion for that?
That's a
Okay,
motion.
all right, I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Penders,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilman Stefan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, and then item 5 tonight is a resolution, you have the 20, I'm sorry, you got the item number 4 for us. Yeah, you got to do the motion for item number 4 as well.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
Separate
Yep,
page
yeah.
here. So I make a motion that we approve Resolution 2026-51, approval of the Justice Court audit. And it was the audit for the town justices Caledonia Calabrese and Deborah Bender.
I'll second that.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Penders,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilman Stefan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, item 5 is Resolution 2026-52, standard workday and reporting resolutions. And Councilman Stefan, would you like to take that item?
Sure. I would like to make a motion to accept resolution number 2026-52, which is a review of the local retirement system requiring the adoption of the resolution for workdays, which would be the adoption of the resolution.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Penders,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilman Stefan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, item number 6 tonight is Resolution 2026-53, authorizing an intermunicipal agreement with the town of Concord for temporary dog control services. And Councilwoman Martin, would you like to take that item?
Yes, supervisors. So the resolution number 2026-53 is basically an agreement between the town of Concord and our town of Concord dog control officer and our dog control officer from the town of Boston to cover the vacation time between August 14th and August 31st, just a temporary one-time basis. I make a motion to approve this intermunicipal agreement.
I'll second the motion.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Penders,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilman Stefan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, item number 7 tonight is to approve the Boston Fire Company Auxiliary Meat Raffle fundraiser request. And Councilman Penders, would you like to take that item?
Yes, I would, thank you. I make a motion that we approve the Auxiliary Boston Fire Company to hold a meat raffle on Saturday, November 7th, 6 to 10 p.m. at the Patchen Fire Department Hall, 88333 Boston State Road.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Penders,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating?
Yes.
Councilman Stefan?
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin?
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, that is it for our new business. We have one item for old business, and that is item number 1, to appoint Daniel Nova as the MEO for the Highway Department, and the salary is established through the collective bargaining agreement. Motion is on the table.
Second that.
Councilwoman Selby?
Yes.
Councilman Penders?
Yes.
Supervisor Keating?
Yes.
Councilman Stefan?
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin?
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, that is it for our old business. Reports and presentations. Highway Superintendent, you have the floor.
Yes, thank you. First, I'd like to thank the board for approving Daniel Nova for the MEO position. He should work out really good. He's a good guy, and I'm sure he'll work out fine. Other than that, the fuel tanks finally have been finished. Any of the firemen that were entered into the old system, and any of the trucks that were there before and entered in, they'll be good to go. But any new trucks or any new firemen will have to go down when Jordan's there Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesdays between 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock and get set up with their information before they can get fuel. But the tanks are up and running. We were trained just a couple days ago, so we should be all set there. Last few weeks, the town, we oiled and stoned 8 miles of roads. Turned out really good. If you don't maintain the roads and oil and stone, I mean, surface treat them in some way, the roads just do not hold up today with all the salt and all the moisture, and the blacktop, the oil isn't as good as it was years ago, in my opinion. The roads dry out and they crack. You gotta oil and stone them or surface treat them to keep the water from getting down in the cracks and keep the roads from falling apart. Prime example, Boston State, this week they milled the whole road off. It was done back in 2014, 12 years ago. And if they're gonna repave it the same as they did 12 years ago, probably 12 years from now, if I'm still sitting here, which I don't think I will be, but we'll be talking about the same thing, because if they don't treat the road and take care of it, it'll be shot in 12 years, just like it was this time. But we did get some millings off the road. We're gonna do some work down the Parks Department where the football field is, that Scott wants to make the parking lot, dig it out, put some millings in there, make the parking lot better. And I guess that's pretty much all I have tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Councilwoman Selby, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. I'd like to wish everybody, or the fathers here tonight and all over the town of Boston, a happy Father's Day this weekend. Hope that you can maybe get yourself a chicken barbecue at the Lions Club this weekend for Father's Day. Also, I'd like to congratulate Shane Quinlan coming up. Sandy's husband is going to be retiring in a couple weeks with over 30-plus years at Hamburg Central School District. And the district is really going to miss his services. He's quite the guy that knows everything about the ins and outs of Hamburg. So we really are going to miss you, Shane. Congratulations. I wish you happiness and health in your retirement. And that's all I have.
Thank you very much. That's a retirement smile right there. So, Councilman Penders, you have the floor.
Well, I echo those sentiments for all of the fathers that are gonna have a nice weekend this weekend. And I think I'm limited this month in any of my reports.
All right. Thank you very much. Councilman Stefan, you have the floor.
Just looking forward to trying to make some connections with some residents about some property for easements and being able to address the drainage issue. Cooperation is key in order to make that work. Other than that, I'd like to encourage everyone to get out to the local library. They've been sending out some reminders that there's a great library in our town, and it would be a great activity to make an occasional stop and see what's going on there.
All right. Thank you very much. Councilwoman Martin, you have the floor.
Again, happy Father's Day to everyone, and everyone missed the July 4th. The fireworks, obviously, but it's always a great event. So happy July 4th to everybody, because we won't be back here until just after that. So and that's all I got.
All right. Thank you very much. Madam Clerk, you have the floor.
Thank you, Supervisor Keating. Early voting is taking place at the Town Hall this week, noon until 9 to 5 on weekends, And on primary election day, Tuesday, June 23rd, there will be no primary election here in the town of Boston. As the Deputy Miller has stated, Ringerhoff run Saturday, June 20th, 10 a.m. Just anyone who needs to travel during that time, be patient, make other arrangements. Really all it is leaving, little 15 minutes early or something so you can, if you need to get somewhere, just get out before that 10 a.m. start for that. Lions Club Chicken Barbecue is on Sunday, Father's Day, and I know some of us do have a few barbecue tickets left if anyone needs them. And with the summer coming up, there's going to be a lot of bicycles on the road, motorcycles on the road, kids playing in their yards and possibly in the road if they, like to play ball and they're not supposed to. But anyways, as drivers, pay attention to all of these. Those things that are out there, we have a lot of other distractions that go on, so be aware of others that are around you. That's all I have.
Sound system's being hacked.
Yeah, right? I'm sure that sounds really good for everybody that's going to watch the video there. All right, well, moving along. Oh, I'll make mine.
Try killing mics one at a time.
Yeah, I just did. It's one of those. There we go. Problem resolved. All right, so I did say I'd report on the all-way stops. There's 3 currently that are underway. Well, actually 2 that are completed. There's 1 more that we're still waiting from Erie County. So one of the resolutions that the town board had passed not that long ago, actually it was late last year, but this was sent in October of last year. This is for Zimmerman Road and Mayer Road. This is as you're coming down Mayer. There's the 1 stop sign that's there. I had some residents reach out to the town. And Erie County had studied the intersection on October 29th and then again on May 19th, 2026. Once the vegetation come into bloom in the spring, and then the warrants for an all-way stop have not been met based on these warrants. There was a question downstairs, and I think the highway superintendent brought a great point to the table. So while it says an all-way stop, it doesn't exactly mean that there's an all-way stop. Erie County, for any of their intersections, that's what they call these studies. That's their verbiage and terminology that we're using. So I wish it was different, but that's the way it is. But what the county is stating at this time is that there's a 30-inch stop sign that is there currently, and is recommended that a 36-inch stop sign be placed with cross traffic does not stop subplex underneath, reflective red stripes, which are kind of the new traffic safety standard, and a second stop sign being placed on the other side of the road, which technically would be oncoming traffic, so you have dual stop signs. So that is what they're going to be placing, in addition to stop ahead warning signs with yellow reflective post strip covers will be relocated closer to the intersection to meet the current design guidelines. And it basically just goes on to explain, how those stripes have definitely drawn drivers or voters, technical terms, attention to those signs. The next intersection was Zimmerman Road and Rice Road. And once again, it was studied on October 20th, 2025, shortly after the resolution was passed, and again on May 19th, 2026. And also, once again, 36-inch stop signs are being recommended and will be placed by Erie County. Stop ahead warning signs with a yellow reflective post stripe cover will be placed and installed on Rice Road for westbound traffic approaching the intersection. And so that is how Erie County is going to be maintaining those 2 intersections. The one intersection that is remaining is Fettick and Rice. We had a resident come out to a board meeting. We met with her afterwards, and that is the only one that is outstanding. So, and we'll report back on that when those reports come back through. Just wanted to let the residents know to make sure you sign up for TextMyGov. There will be some communications coming out in the near future regarding Independence Day that my fellow board members here have commented on regarding traffic patterns. I know Deputy Miller, our emergency manager, and others have worked pretty hard along with Passion Fire Company on a traffic pattern. So stay tuned to social media and other ways. But we're going to try to get the information out through between social media and TextMyGov. We'll be getting those notices out. Summer Concert Series starts July 7th, though, right after our country's 250th celebration and birthday. Kicks off our Summer Concert Series, and then they will be each Tuesday, so of course July 7th, 14th, 28th, and into the August month. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Allison in my office or go out to the Boston, Town of Boston Summer Concert Series Facebook page, and all of the bands are listed there, and that actually is based off of citizens' requests. We did ask if the citizens and community wanted to see some of the same bands or wanted something new. Overwhelmingly, people said they wanted to see something new, so we're trying something new. Please give us feedback and let us know what you think. Erie County Clerk Mickey Kearns, he's going to be doing some mobile DMVs. I do not have dates yet, but I did have a conversation with his staff. We're anticipating them being held on Fridays. We do have 2 large senior groups here in our community that meet downstairs in the community room, so we're looking at having those on Fridays to keep it easy for those 2 large groups, but also members of our community and also Erie County, since it is in fact a statewide system. Happy to report that Water Phase 1 is almost complete. There is some work that's being done over on Zimmerman Road, so like you keep hearing repeatedly here, please be careful if you're out there and you see lane restrictions, etc. There is a bump right now on Zimmerman Road. For those of you that have seen it or heard about it, there was a service interruption / break that happened where they're decommissioning one of the water fire hydrants, and now there's a bump on Zimmerman Road. So the county, the engineer, and also the contractor are all well aware of it, so you'll probably see something in the very near future getting that corrected. So that is being addressed, and that will pretty much wrap up Water Phase 1. Water Phase 2, once we hear back from the state DOT, or state DEC, we'll be getting that out to bid, so more information to follow on Water Phase 2. I did want to update, at least for our community, the Erie County Sewer District 3 budget did pass at our last meeting. Boston residents going into 2027 can expect to see roughly a $30 increase on their sewer bill for the year. A lot of that, if you've been over by the Ford plant and where the sewer, if you're not familiar with the sewer district, Erie County Sewer District 3 treatment plants, it's right next to a store adjacent to Woodlawn. Any of those new buildings, that's all part of the New York State DEC consent order. That all had to be done. A big part of this, it's all available on the website, but there was a levy or increase of roughly $2 million to build the fund balance for the additional buildings and projects. So, but anyway, with some other reductions in other areas, chemicals, which traditionally are a hard cost, those have come down. So we're able to balance quite a bit out. So anyway, that's where the numbers fell, and it's off the Erie County Legislature to vote. We'll see where it lands there. So that's an update, but again, for the community, roughly a $30 increase on your sewer bill into 2027. There will be a flyer being kicked out. One of the things that we discussed as a sewer board is for whatever reason, and it's not just here in Boston, but across the whole district, there's a lot of grease for whatever reason that they're finding in a lot of the sewer lines. So if you're cooking, it's kind of like the old days. If you're cooking, try to obviously keep it out of the the drains. Dish soap doesn't work, putting it down your garbage disposal doesn't work. All that does is pushes it further down into the line, and it gets stuck down and out, and then the guys have to come through and clean it out. So it'll be some friendly reminder, PDFs that'll be kicked out on social media through all the different municipalities that are served by Erie County Sewer District 3. Just wanted to kick that out there as a good board member to let people know, please don't put grease down the drains. It does cause problems, it does create backups, and if you've ever had the unfortunate situation of having been around some of those smells that come out of the vents, they're not pleasant. So that's that. I told you about the Always Stop. I agree with like all board members. Hope everybody has a safe and happy Father's Day ahead. Independence Day is on the horizon. Skylighters always does a great job for our community. Matt's got some surprises out there for us. I know I say this every year, but Matt keeps throwing new stuff in there every year. He does a great job for us. So please feel free to attend that event. I just want to send out a friendly reminder that Town Hall is closed on Friday. This coming Friday, and other than that, that is all I have. So our next meeting is July 15th. With that, I'll make a motion to end the meeting at 7:57 p.m.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby?
Yes.
Councilman Saunders?
Yes.
Supervisor Keating?
Yes.
Councilman Stefan?
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin?
Yes.
Motion carried.